What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video your girl is here to bring you my 2021 project pan. So for this year I am continuing on with the same momentum that I left last year, and I am very excited for this project pan. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of picking up from ideas from a bunch of different people's project pans, such as Kelly Gooch and Beauty News, the two Beauty News girls ladies. So I will have all three of their channels, and hopefully I will specifically link their project pan playlist so that you guys can see that. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be trying to focus in on having at least one minimum of every category of makeup in this project pan, as well as a couple of different random categories. I'm going to have a perfume at the beginning. I might throw in a hair product if I find that I am forgetting to use my hair products a lot, or even like a lotion or something like that. So that's pretty much how I'm going to do it. I really enjoy project panning. I love that it's focuses my attention on a product, and then I get the use out of the product, and I see I can finish this product. Let me finish more. So that's why I love to do project panning. And yeah, with that being said, if you're interested in seeing the products that are in my 2021 project pan, let's get to it. Alrighty guys, so if you're wondering about this makeup look, I did record it. I don't know if it's going to be up. I don't know how many looks I'm going to be doing with this palette, but this is with my Playing in Makeup by Yolando Jamrock Washina palette. So just wait on it. I have started at the recording for those multi-palette looks. I might do a bunch of looks, but I genuinely don't know. So we'll see. Right now, I'm only beginning with one non-makeup item. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with that. I will be doing close-ups on every product. So if you can't see it, just wait for it. It'll be coming. So the first product I want to talk about is my Kat Von D travel size fragrance in Saint. So I've told you guys that I was really enjoying this fragrance, and I've even shown you guys me hauling the 1 ounce of this fragrance. I kind of stopped using this for some reason. I don't really know. It's a very easy everyday scent for me. I'm actually wearing it today, and it's a very easy floral scent. There's nothing complex about it. There's nothing intriguing about it, which isn't a bad thing. I think this is a really good kind of work scent, or like I said, everyday scent. But because of that, I've been really into my more deep, sultry winter scents right now. I've been really using my Chloe scent a lot right now. So I just want to force myself to really focus on this. It won't take me very long to get through this fragrance, but I just want to remind myself to specifically focus in on this, and then I can have some more fun with some of my other fragrances. I will probably always have a fragrance in this project this whole year, just because I have quite a few travel fragrances that I don't reach for very often because they're roller balls. I find that I really just don't like roller balls. I just really don't like them. This is a spray though, so there's no need for me to not get my use out of this. And honestly, I might keep this bottle to replenish it for when I am traveling, because like I said, this is a really good travel scent and like everyday scent, and it's also under the appropriate amount that you would need to actually travel if you were going only carry on and not doing a check-in bag. So yeah, I'm probably going to replenish that for when I'm traveling, because whenever we are allowed to travel again, betcha I will be one of the first people on a plane. You don't even know. You don't. So I'm going to kind of go backwards since I started off kind of in a weird spot. So I have 2 setting sprays in this project. I also have a scale, so we'll see if my scale is accurate, and I will be using it. My one spray that I use to actually set my face is this one. It is my Ofra Makeup Fixer. It's a light mist. It's supposed to have 8 ounces of product. I've definitely used this, and I would say right now I'm somewhere down to here. I don't have a Sharpie nearby. I will make sure to Sharpie this and also show you guys the weight of the product, but I don't have much. Well, I have much. I have about like half of the product left. I haven't been focusing on this product for very long, and I just want to get use out of this. I have 3 setting sprays still in my collection, and because I'm predominantly using makeup and putting makeup on just at home because I wear a mask when I'm outside, I don't generally remember to use my setting sprays. I don't want my setting sprays to sit here for however long we have to wear masks outside and not get used. So I am going to definitely have 2 of my setting sprays in my rotation right now, and this is the one that I'm actually going to be putting on my face. I didn't put any setting spray on today. Oh, please. Okay, that's good enough. I can't sit here waiting for that. Anyways, my next setting spray that I will be focusing to use is from Beauty Bakery. So this, I really liked this setting spray at the beginning. I really, really did. And for some reason, this nozzle has become jacked up where it only comes out of a very, very small opening. So it's not the aerosol can that you originally get. It's been messed up. I don't know why, but because of that, I only use this to prep my eyebrow wax, or if I want to foil a lid shade, I'll use this. So this is going to be a lot slower going, but I just don't want to use it on my face because it doesn't evenly apply the product, and unfortunately I can't open up this container to just empty out this into another setting spray container that I know works. So I have to use it out of this, unfortunately, and because of that, I'm stuck with it. This originally comes with about 3.4 ounces. I'm sure I'm somewhere under that, but yeah, there you go. Okay, next, let's see, setting spray. Let's go with lip products. So I have 2 lip products in my project this year, actually 3. Where are they? Okay, so I have 1 bullet lipstick, 1 lip liner, and 1 lip gloss. So this year, I'm gonna stick to what I did or used a lot last year. So my bullet lipstick is from MAC, and this is in Consensual. I don't have all that much product. Honestly, I feel like I could get through this in 3 to 6 months. This is a brownie nude, and this does have a yellow undertone. I really do enjoy this shade. I really, really do. But I want to go ahead and get use out of this shade so I can bring in another really cool brownie nude that I've been interested in picking up. So that is why this is in my project. I also have a brown lip liner. It is MAC's Chestnut. I like this lip liner. It is darker than my complexion, which is nice. And the lip liner formula is nice. It's nothing groundbreaking, but I have been interested in trying quite a few new lip liner formulas. So I do want to go ahead and get my use out of this. I will have another way of showing you guys my progress on this on the screen. So just wait on it. Then my lip gloss is going to be the Alicia. Wow, it is the Alyssa Ashley collaboration with e.l.f. This was basically the dupe for Fenty Glow. I've already gone through my full-size Fenty Glow, and I know I can get through this as well. So it's just a matter of me actually focusing and doing it. When I was going through my Fenty Glow full-size, I was really using the lip gloss as like a chapstick, as a lip gloss. I was using it as everything, basically. And so I probably will do the same now. It just kind of depends. It depends on where the lip gloss ends up. Right now it's in my room. It might end up in a purse, and then all bets are off. So these are the 3 lip products that I really want to focus in right now. Mascara, I don't tend to have more than 1 mascara open. That's just not how I am. And I honestly think I only have this mascara. I don't think I have any backups right now, which is the Lancome Master Big. I believe I just opened this maybe late December, early January. So this is brand new. So I'll be replacing this in about 3 months or so. So I don't technically need to have a mascara in this project. That's just not how, I don't buy an abundance of mascaras, but still I figured let's put her in there, and you guys can see how quickly I specifically go through the Monster Big and how quickly it dries up. Because once it starts to dry up to a certain extent, I just don't like that formula anymore, and I just go ahead and get a new formula. Okay, at this point, we're just picking things up because for me to continue to go backwards, no. So let's go with blush. So with blush, I'm only gonna have a powder blush in right now. I don't specifically have a cream blush that I really, really want to be in this project. So we're gonna stick with this one. And this is the ColourPop Tulip to Quit. So I went very dramatic. Last 2 years I've been really focusing on a really bright pigmented maroon blush. This one is a very neutral, subtle blush, and I decided I was going to pick this up so that this can be kind of an everyday blush, and that when the days I want to be really loud and proud when it comes to my blush, I can use something else. This is another light formula. It's a very easy formula as well, so I have a feeling I'll be able to get through this quite quickly. Just kind of depends on how frequently I use it, but of course I don't use this with the same amount of capacity. That doesn't make sense. I don't use this the same amount as quickly as I would with their bronzer. So I'm still very interested to see how quickly I will get through this product, but I do want to completely finish this by the end of 2021. Then we have highlighter. For my highlighter this year, I want to focus in on JD Glow's Chaos. I was getting a lot of use out of this the last month and a half or so of 2020, and I figured why not go ahead and put this in this project. So what I want to do for this project, I really want, my first goal at least right now, is to hit pan. I definitely have like this part of the product where I've definitely worn it down, and I'm just curious at this point to see how much I have to wear down even the wear down part to actually hit pan. So that's my goal right now, hit pan. Everything else is to finish up. If I didn't say that, because I'm sure I didn't. The only thing right now is to only hit pan. It's just this product. Everything else I want to completely finish her up. Okay, bronzer. I have 2 bronzers. You knew that though. You knew I was going to have 2 bronzers because your girl loves bronzers. So first bronzer I'm going to be putting in this project is the e.l.f. Primer Infused Always Spicy Blush. I use this as a bronzer because it's a bronzer, honestly. It's really pretty. As you can see, I already have pan, quite a nice little dip of pan, and I want to completely finish this bronzer up. I finished my first bronzer up in 2020, and now I'm just like, I'm in the mindset that I want to finish up a bronzer every year. So this is going to be the bronzer that I focus in on this year. I don't think it's going to be too hard to do it, honestly. I feel like I've worn down, you know, the hardest part, and I've gotten a lot of the middle very small and thin. So it's just a matter of opening up that pan and getting my use out of it. I do use a lot of bronzer. I know a lot of people think I use way too much, you know, to each his own. I love the amount of bronzer I use. You love the amount of bronzer you use. But either way, I feel like I go through bronzer quite quickly. So I'm just very excited to see how quickly I can finish that bronzer up and to see if I can maybe get 2 bronzers in this year. Next, for cream bronzer, I decided to go ahead and finish this baby up. I've been using this pretty much nonstop, and it's actually getting even drier than it was at the beginning. So I have quite the pan. You guys can see the pan really well right there, and the actual product has started to break up because it is so dry. So I just want to go ahead and finish this up. I like this product, I do, but it's definitely not meant to be a cream bronzer, so it's definitely not the most malleable. I also had it for a long period of time before I really understood how to use cream bronzer and all that, so I may give this product another try later on. But I also have 2 other cream bronzers that I actually really do enjoy, so I want to go ahead and get use out of them before they potentially crack and are no good. Well, it's not like this product isn't no good, but it's not as good as it coulda, shoulda, woulda been if I had used it at the very beginning of its lifetime, if that makes sense. Okay, let's get into these other products. Let's finish up the powder products. So I have 2 powders, one powder that I use to set my face, and then I have a finishing powder. So the powder that I've been using to set my face and I want to put in this project is the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot. I don't believe this brand does makeup anymore, let alone this powder, and I've already hit pan. That was my goal for my 2020 project pan. I wanted to hit pan in this product, and now I want to finish her up. I'm sure I can finish her up. It did not take me very long to hit pan in this product, and I use it to set my under eyes and my full face, so it does not take me long to get through powders like this. I just want to go ahead and finish this powder up because I've been just really enjoying getting through products, and this is a product I want to get through. I have a mind to get through like 3 or 4 powders. We'll see how it goes. I did get through quite a bit of powder last year, so I feel like I can do it. And I want to just really whittle down my powder collection, go into my declutter bin, get those powders, finish those up so that I'm just powder free and I know what I like, you know what I mean? So yeah. And then the other powder that I have is my NYX Cosmetics High Glass powder, and this is a finishing powder. So I picked this up and I actually do enjoy it, but I want to make sure that I get my use out of it and I don't just put it back in my organizer and just let it sit there till kingdom come. I don't use this every day. I find that I use this on days where I feel like I have a lot going on and I kind of just want like a filter, if you will, over my face to kind of make everything come together a little bit better. So what I tend to do, like let's say I'll have like powder blush, cream blush, powder bronzer, cream bronzer, you know, a lot of blush, a lot of freckles, all of that. Those are the days I really reach for this, and I'll use a very, very fluffy, very loose, flowy brush, and I'll just sweep it all over my face, and then I'll set it with my setting spray, and I find that my face just does not look as packed on and cakey as it could have, should have, would have been. So I really do enjoy this product, but I want to make sure that I continue to use it and I don't let it sit on the wayside, you know what I mean? So yeah. All right, so one more powder product, and this is actually brow, so I'm going to talk about both of my brow products at the same time. And this is my Wet n Wild Ash Brown Kit. So I have been kind of naturally just panning this. As you can see, I've completely finished up the wax. Both of the brow powders actually have pan in them as well, and I just want to finish this product up. I feel like I've never finished up a brow kit completely, and I want to do it. I want to do it. So I want to go ahead and do this. I know I'm going to finish up the darker of the 2 brow powders first, and then I'm gonna have to get very, very creative because I really do want to finish up this brow powder as well. So I'm probably gonna have to reach into like maybe an eyeshadow. I've done that before. Ooh child, that was a very interesting period of time. So we'll see what happens, but I really want to actually finish up both of these brow powders by the end of this year, and hopefully I can. Hopefully I can. The other brow product that I have in this project is from Revolution. This is my brow wax, and I want to finish half of this. So this is quite a bit of product. I want to completely finish up half of this. I feel like it can easily be done, and hopefully I will be able to do it. I'm not going to force myself to use extra soap in my brows, and I no longer have the brush. The brush kind of, I had to throw it away, let's just say that. So I'm going to be using a spoolie now, so the amount of soap that I'll be using will probably significantly decrease, which is unfortunate because I really liked how that brush really packed on product on my brows. I might try and search for a brush like that and just figure it out that way, but otherwise, until then, it'll be interesting to see how quickly or how slowly I get through this brow wax, because I do have another brow wax I would like to pick up, but I want to get through what I already have first. So we gonna do that. Okay, 2 eye products. So I have my MAC Paint Pot in Groundwork, and I want to finish this up completely. I was able to get this amount of progress within 3 months, I want to say. So I feel very confident in the fact that I can finish this completely up in 2021. I use this to cut or clean up the bottom of my brow, and I also recently have just been using this to prime my eyes. I'm probably going to just continue to do that until I finish up this product, and then I will go back to using my actual eyeshadow bases. But this is a really nice eyeshadow base. It's really nice to clean up the bottom of my brow. I just, you know, I picked it up because I was interested. I heard a lot of people talking about it, and it's fine, it works, but I don't necessarily think I need it in my collection, so I want to get my use out of it and move on. I want to use a cream eyeshadow. I want to use my first cream eyeshadow, and this is going to be, I hope, an easy one to use up, and this is my Stila cream eyeshadow in Twig. So this is like a cream and shadow. It's not a glitter and glow, it's a cream and glow, that and it's just a brown. So I tend to use this a lot for work, and you know, I haven't been using it because I haven't been wearing makeup because I've been wearing a mask a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna be wearing my mask the whole year. I mean, who knows that? Nobody really knows. So depending on that, this may be something that I have to just get used out of here at home. But just on a regular basis, like if I'm just thinking about what I want to use, I typically don't use my cream shadows here at home. So we'll see what happens, but I really want to get through a cream eyeshadow. I feel like that'll be a really, really high accomplishment. And I'm aiming high this year. This year I am aiming high, and I'm gonna make these goals. Okay. So the last three things are base products, and I'm gonna go ahead and start off with concealer for these last three. My concealer I have is my Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, and I have this in dark warm. This was my holy grail concealer. They have discontinued it, of course. So I want to finish this one up and move on. I don't open up more than one concealer at a time, and I don't have very many concealers. I only have 3 concealers in my collection. So I want to go ahead and finish this up, and we'll see what happens, because the other 2 concealers actually don't work for me right now. They're not the right shade. So we'll see what happens. But as of right now, I want to go ahead and just knock her out because it's not available anymore. And you know, no need to hold on to something that is no longer available anymore. I also have decided for my Project Pan foundation, I am going to be using my Dior Backstage foundation in 6N. I love this foundation. At the end of 2020, I had finished up the foundations that I needed to finish up, or I wanted to finish up better, and I was shopping through my collection to see what foundation I may want to shop or may want to finish up in 2021. And this was like the 3rd foundation that I had reached for, and I loved it. I loved the finish. I loved the application, and I decided I want to do this. So I will be sad to see this go. I can't wait to see how much wear I get out of this. I feel like this is going to be a hard one to fully finish up because I did not use a lot of it. I finished up 2 of the samples, and then I picked this up, and then I just let it sit. Stupid. So I need to wait until it's not been shaken, and I do want to weigh this as well, and then I will mark it on the side. But I'm very, very intrigued to see how much foundation I get through, and how long it'll take me to get through this particular foundation as well. And then the last product that I have in this Project Pan as of right now is my Danessa Myricks Hydrating Priming Lotion. So I have 2 actual primers in my collection now. I have a sample, and then I have an oil. This is the only hydrating lotion or hydrating primer that I have, and we are getting into winter, and my skin is getting dry. It's not like dry, but it's getting drier, and so I decided I wanted to go ahead and use my hydrating lotion right now. I have used this. I really did enjoy it, and I just want to get my use out of it. I want to see that I'm using my product. So I want to go ahead and finish her up. I did just go ahead and pick this up last year, so I would have finished this actually in the time frame that it's supposed to be finished if I finish it in 2021. And yeah, I'll just be excited to finish her up and get more Danessa Myricks products, because I'm just very excited to get more into her brand. These are all the products that I want to use up and hit pan in 2021 thus far. How I'm going to be doing this Project Pan is I will be doing updates every 3 months of the products. So that'll be what, 4 or 5 updates, or should I'm going to do monthly updates. I'm going to hold myself to doing monthly updates where I show you guys my progress every single month, and we're gonna see after I finish a product, I will roll in another. This is definitely going to be a rolling Project Pan. I would love to finish up 21 items. I feel like I can definitely do that, and when I say finish up, I mean completely finish up 21 items. I may not hit pan, or I may hit pan in more than 21 items, but I definitely want to completely finish up 21 items. And hopefully that'll happen. Hopefully it will. I'm just very excited for this year to see what comes of it, where it goes, and hopefully good things happen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would love to hear if you guys have your own Project Pan happening in 2021. If you do and you have an Instagram, I would love for you to let me know. If you have an IG, or I said Instagram. If you have a YouTube video, I would love for you guys to let me know as well. And if you have neither and you just have your own project pan that you're doing at home, I would love to know the products that you are project panning as well. With that being said, I think that's all I got for you guys today. And as always, y'all, Black lives do matter. Please remember to wear a mask and stay safe. And I will see you guys in my next video.